Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Learning never exhausts the mind. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Water is the driving force of all nature. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards a ship without a rudder and compass. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity and in cold weather becomes frozen, even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. While I thought I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh! Wretched mortals, open your eyes. There are three classes of people: those who see. Those who see when they are shown. Those who do not see. Principles for the development of a complete mind: study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. As every divided kingdom falls, so every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed, and the first of that which comes, so with present time. The mind of the painter must resemble a mirror, which always takes the color of the thing it reflects and is completely occupied by the images of as many objects as are in front of it. Patience serves as a protection against wrongs as clothes do against cold. For if you put on more clothes as the cold increases, it will have no power to hurt you. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. He who does not punish evil, commands it to be done. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing what lies in my power. You may delay, but time will not. Experience is a truer guide than the words of others. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. The spirit desires to remain with its body, because, without the organic instruments of that body, it can neither act, nor feel anything. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Art is never finished, only abandoned. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards a ship without a rudder and compass. You can have no dominion greater or less than that over yourself. Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. To lie is so vile that even if it were in speaking well of God it would take off something from God's grace, and truth is so excellent that if it praises but small things they become noble. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Thanks for watching.